In this question, we are asked to prove that f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x minus 1 is the inverse of itself. It is the inverse of f is f, that's what you need to prove. So this can be done in two ways. First is find the function f inverse and see whether you get the same function. So y is equal to x plus 1 by x minus 1. To find the inverse, you have to find what x is. So you do the cross multiplication. Xy minus y is equal to x plus 1. So xy minus x is equal to y plus 1. X times y minus 1 is equal to y plus 1. So this implies x is equal to y plus 1 by y minus 1. So this is nothing but f inverse of y by definition. If y is f of x, then x is nothing but f inverse of y. So what is f inverse of x? It is x plus 1 by x minus 1. So you got the exact same function. Hence, the function is the inverse of itself. So this is one way in which you can prove that the function f of x, x plus 1 by x minus 1 is inverse of itself. The second way is to prove that f of x is equal to x. So we have seen that if f and g are inverses of one another, FOG as well as GOF has to be equal to x. Both have to be identity functions. So let us find FOF of x. So f of x is f of x plus 1 by x minus 1. This, in the place of x, you have to put this. So x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 divided by x plus 1 by x minus 1 minus 1. That is equal to, so if you take the LCM, you get x plus 1 plus x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 minus x plus 1. So here minus 1 plus 1 is getting cancelled, plus x minus x is getting cancelled. That is equal to 2x by 2, which is equal to x. So we have derived that FOF of x is again equal to x. Hence, f, f are inverses of one another. This f is the inverse of itself. So these are the two ways in which you can prove that a function is inverse of itself. Again, even if you are given two functions f and g, you are asked to prove that one is the inverse of other. You can find the inverse and show that the other function is the inverse, or you can find FOG and show that to be equal to x. But if you have different functions, you have to prove FOG is an identity function and GOF is an identity function. Both things have to be proved. Thank you.